What you need to understand is that the Sanhedrin and even the larger synagogues of Jesus' day had Shaliac, apostles. Okay? And that wasn't something new in the first century. Why? Go back through the Old Testament and you're going to hear this language all the time, this phrase all the time. God sent a man, sent one. Who will I send? I mean, we just go on and on through the law and the prophets and everything in the Psalm. We hear about a sent one, a Shaliac, someone sent from God. Now, I believe that there are two ways in which the term can be used. One, I've already described the apostles of Christ. They were sent out by Christ, and they received the revelation of Christ, and they had a super ecclesiastical authority, didn't they? Over all the churches. But then there's another group of sent ones. They are not, although there is a real, genuine calling from God in their heart, as we will see in a moment, they are sent out by the church, by their church, by their people, by their elders. They're sent out by them. And they're not sent out bringing new revelation that no one's ever heard of before. They are sent out carrying the revelation that was once for all given to the saints. Now, what I want you to see, and if you look at your life right now as a missionary and you go, oh man, I don't match up to that, I understand. Don't leave the mission field, okay? What is a missionary? It is someone who has heard the gospel call expressed, the need, the Great Commission call expressed. God has put an earnestness in their heart to meet that call. Then within the context of their local church, they are trained. Seminaries can help. But under elders, they are trained. They are dokimazod. They are tested until it is discovered that they do have the non-negotiable qualifications of a minister of Christ. And then they are sent out by that local church. Or it can be a collective of local churches. They are sent out to take the doctrine and the practice of that church to the world. To the world. So there was an interesting thing that's found in rabbinic writings. He who has spoken to Shaliac has spoken to the one who sent him. Now, that's very interesting language. That's outside of the Bible. We have that language in rabbinic writings. And here's what I want you to see. Jesus kind of used that language, didn't he? He who hears me hears the Father. Why? He was the Father's apostle. He was the sent one from heaven. But then we have the 12, right? Paul used that language. You listen to us, you're listening to Christ. You don't listen to us, you don't listen to Christ. Now, we don't have that super ecclesiastical authority as sent ones from our churches. But here's something that you need to understand. The local church is intricately related to all missionary activity. So let's say that I was a pastor of a church and you heard about the great need in, let's say, Mindanao in the Philippines. And you pray and you can't sleep at night and all you can think about, not only is there a burden to go, you want to go.